I want to talk about my favorite song on the album, which is the closing piece, where the sun is buried. First of all, that's an exquisite title because it's such a powerful image. I mean, because the sun isn't buried, the sun is in the sky giving us all warmth and light. It's the survival of the planet. I mean, we need the sun to survive. And it's my personal favorite because I think it so beautifully contrasts some of the most inhumane and ineffable tragedies with our struggle to find the inner light of our own humanity to forgive. And it's an extremely powerful and uplifting way to close the album, and I wanted to get from you where the inspiration for that song came from, because again, much like The Door, it's a piece that it encompasses a lot of areas of sadness, of tremendous suffering, the images and the circumstances that you talk about, and yet in the same time you talk about the path is through the light of forgiveness in our own heart. And it's a beautiful way to close it. What was the inspiration for this particular song?
Where the Sun is Buried, very much like a lot of the songs I write, it was a title that I'd seen in a book. I was reading about a terrible aftermath of a battle and the dead bodies, the desolation, the worthlessness of all of this. And somebody mentioned on the battlefield, where is the sun? You know, where is it buried? It must be buried here. It was in that kind of phrase, like there's no light here. You know, where is the sun buried? It's and I just, it instantly meant to me, it spoke to me. And it spoke to me in the way that, as you pointed out, the sun is a feeling of light, and we wouldn't be here without the sun rising every day. And yet, here it is on this battlefield, gone, and it's down to, you know, man's inhumanity. And I was at the time I was writing the song, there was a terrible situation in Dunblane in Scotland where some children had been killed
17.
by a gunman. And also there was problems, there was a war going on in Sarajevo, and that city was, people were being killed in the marketplaces, young people and children. And also I was thinking about the Oklahoma bombing. These three things were around the beginning of this song. And even when I was finishing this record, I thought I could change all these. Unfortunately, I could change all these places and put different things in the verses to relate. But I didn't want to, because the song was written at that time about those, relating to the things that were happening at that time. Unfortunately, they're going on all the time, over and over again. And it really hit me that human beings could do this, and that I'm a human being, and that where is the sun buried? How can we do that? There is a darkness in all of us. We all don't have the capacity to forgive. We all don't have the capacity to stop that impulse to do something which is really terrible. And I did, as the song ends, I said I want to know why. I couldn't answer that people I knew or people I've known or people I looked at on TV didn't have that dark spot in them, didn't have that possibility that they could do something which was unthinkable. So this song came out of that thinking of, like, the sun is buried in my own heart. I have the capacity to turn the light on or to turn the light off. And the only way that I possibly can face that I can do the wrong things myself as a human being is I have to forgive my own heart. If through that kind of compassion to ourselves we stand a chance maybe not to make the wrong move and to have a bigger view. And it was nice to record that song with a kind of slow jazz feel to it, and to have a kind of airiness to it. And I saw my own heart and my own mind and my own thoughts as my own back garden, where I can either grow some things positive or I can grow some weeds. And so there's a lot of metaphors to the garden and the heart and what will grow from there.
Love funny songwriter.
Fire! Shoot! Go!
Martin, where were you born?
That's too personal. That's not personal enough. And it was supposed to make people cough if they listen
I'm
to
so sorry.
it. You okay? Do you want
Yeah.
some water?
Yeah, I do, sorry. I wanted to wait till you finished before coughing.
Well, you didn't. You coughed. You didn't. You coughed right over the end.
No, I waited until you said...
Not so difficult anymore, songwriter?
And if anybody yawns in this room again, I'm leaving. Is that the director who's yawning? You're really into this project, aren't you?
You know,
Don't fall back in your chair.